Mark, is there anything you would like to do before we introduce another species to you?
With these sounds you're going to hear, the setting is now we're transporting your piano to the seafloor at about 1,000 meters deep again, but in the province of islands offshore from California, in the Channel Islands, and just sort of offshore from those islands. And there's a big kind of a deep trough. In this place, during maybe the winter and spring, and to some extent in the summer, there will be humpback whales. And these animals are making performances of a very unique song. And what we know about humpback whales is the males sing very complex, patterned sequences of sound that meet every single definition for song. They employ phrases which are composed of units. They assemble those phrases into sections, and what are sometimes called themes. The themes are organized, and Lay, after having also studied the material from this particular singer, has identified that there is even an introduction and there's a coda to every performance of the song.
The eyes you will hear will start at 10% of the original speed, so they're transposed down much slower, and then move on to 5%, 2% before you hear the original full range sound.
And this would be clicks that are made very rapidly. And so there's sort of like a continuum between click, 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 click that would sound like a train of pulses. But if you make them faster, it starts to sound like a tone, like this. A burst pulse sound is like that, and they can play a lot with intonation, and there's a richness in the burst pulse sounds that you'll probably be able to hear. So this is a rare, candid moment with a very difficult to spend time with, but very large sort of master of the deep ocean, the Baird's beaked whale.
So we have here a multi-microphone array. This has been designed specifically to focus on different parts of the instrument, and particularly to focus on ultrasonic frequencies. Here we have a pair of sunken CO100K, and these are the only studio microphones made that are rated all the way up to 100 kilohertz. This is another one by Sunken, and this is in a more standard place to pick up the double bass. A Sennheiser RF condenser microphone, which is placed below the bridge, and that picks up particularly with the ultrasonic perspective. And here we have a Schoeps MK2H, which is actually that's designed to record instruments from large distances, because high frequencies drop off quicker over distance, and so generally when you're recording from further away, you'll use a brighter microphone.